Okay, so in today's video about HBAR, I want to check out this part of the price action right in here and tell you what is going on in this area and why do I believe that in HBAR we can actually have about a 1 to potentially even 150% move on the upside, and this can happen sooner than a lot of you think. And we are also going to check out some news and see what is going on in that area. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are having a great time with your family and loved ones. And in terms of technical analysis, especially Elliott's waves, I still stand by what I said. If you remember the last time that we talked about Hedera, we were somewhere around these areas and I was saying, look, there is a very high chance that in HBAR we are having an impulsive structure in here, and this is going to be potentially a correction structure down, which means overall we are dealing with a beautiful bullish setup. You see, you can actually argue that this is going to be 5 wave up into a wave 1, correction for wave 2, and after our wave 2 is over, or maybe it's over already, doesn't really matter, we are going to start a big move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. Now, what's the target for this pattern is going to be? Well, you can consider different prices. If you like classic patterns, I'm not sure if you do, but if you like them, you can actually argue that maybe this is going to be a triangle structure. However, I would like to suggest to maybe consider a bull flag right in here. And if you want to go according to this pattern, first you need to put the chart on regular scale. There we go. And then in order to have a solid target for this, you need to measure your pull and put it at your breaking point right in here, and that will give you about, let's say, like a 60 cents HBAR, which means from here we can at least have a 100% move on the upside. And at that point, I think HBAR will be within the top 10 projects in the crypto market in terms of market cap, and I do believe that's actually possible. So let's have a quick conclusion and see what happened in here so far in HBAR, in my opinion, because this is a slow and choppy move on the downside, and we are having constantly overlapping of the waves between our moves on the up and downside. Okay, we can argue that this is going to be a correction structure, and this is quite a strong move up. And okay, based on that, odds are this is 1, 2, and soon we're going to get a big move up into wave 3, 4, 5. And you can definitely argue that in terms of classic patterns, the current move down in Hedera is just going to be a simple pullback to this broken triangle. But again, I told you, you can actually consider a bull flag in here, and it is definitely a valid pattern, which suggests we can have about a 100% move on the upside. So I do not believe that for now, at least in Hedera, we are having anything to be worried about. And even somehow we get a move on the downside in order to actually take this low, even at that point, I don't believe that's going to be such a bad sign. No, it just means that at that point, a correction structure in HBAR started from this point, and the end of it potentially is going to be right around here. And you know probably what the pattern is going to be if you are a regular viewer. I'm guessing it can be an A, B, C in form of an expanded flat. And what's going to happen next? Probably we are going to start the next major phase of the bull run. And in it, I told you earlier, we can definitely reach to somewhere around the 60 cents area. Now, in terms of the news, we are actually having some bullish ones. And this tweet for me was really fascinating from Charlie Atkins. And he says, there is only one open network that can deliver real-time data provenance, hyper performance, and transparent governance in one package. And in here, he mentions Elon Musk, and he says, if you want efficiency for Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, that was built in United States, you want Hedera. Now, I'm not really sure that Doge is going to go with Hedera on this one, but again, it seems like that the theme of the crypto market, at least at the moment, is narratives, and this can definitely create a good one. Now, if you're someone like me that wants to look for some news that can potentially have actual value, I think I talked about this before. This can actually happen, and if it is going to happen, I promise you, you are going to see big moves on the upside in a lot of US based projects. And according to this, Eric Trump has confirmed plans for a policy where US based cryptocurrency projects like XRP, HBAR, also Algorand, and some others will not be subject to capital gains tax. This is going to, in my opinion, be huge, because as you can see, According to this, if it's gonna happen, non-US based projects might actually face about a 30% tax rate. Now let me ask you this. If you live in United States, based on this, would you prefer to buy XRP, Hedera, or Algorand, or some other projects that are not US based, which in that case, you are going to be subjected to about a 30% tax for your gains? I don't know about you guys. For me, because these are great projects and their chart look absolutely magnificent, I would much prefer to go with US based projects. And I'm sure a lot of other people are thinking the same. So this is going to create demand big time for projects like Hedera, XRP, Algorand, and some others. So as you can see, in terms of news, we are having great ones. And I didn't even talk about the strategic national digital asset stockpile. And maybe I will talk about it in another video. But even if you want to ignore that, I think right now we are in a great place in Hedera. And when you look at the chart, it seems like that soon we are going to have a massive move on the upside. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Hedera's price chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.